Yo, what is up? This is like 7TCG. Come with you with another attack profile on a PTCGO. Today we're going to be going over the alolan muck and the raichu from Burning Shadow. Now what this deck does is to paralyze your opponent and hit enough for a big number. And then Tapu Koko just comes flying in with Flying Flip. Then you have the other Tapu Koko for late games to get Skyhawk Claws for big damage and stuff. For starter do, we have one Oranguru for Instruct. You can maybe draw 3 cards, and Psychic is not a bad attack either. This attack does 20 more damage. Times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Then we have the 2-1 copy of alolan Grammar and alolan Muck. Alolan Grammar is a good card because it searches your deck for another alolan Grammar and put it onto your bench, so that's pretty good with no energy cost. So make sure you have your time to evolve into alolan Muck. Now alolan Muck is very good at 220 to stage 1 and he goes up to 250 HP, which is a big bulky to stage 1, and has Chemical Breath. This attack does 20 more damage for each buster condition on your opponent's Pokemon. Then Crunch this does 120. Then try Hater GX. Switch one of your opponent's Pokemon with the bench Pokemon, and then the Paralyze, Poison, and Burn at the same time. So that's when Chemical Breath comes in from the it's a 20 more damage for each special condition. After you use a Try Hater GX, you use Chemical Breath to finish them off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I run a 4-4 line of Pikachu. The new art looks pretty awesome. And then I do Raichu from the Burning Shadow. Now Raichu from the Burning Shadow is when you play this Pokemon when you play this Pokemon from being hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may leave your active Pokemon paralyzed. Now this is good for like alolan Muck when the opponent's Pokemon is paralyzed, and you can use Chemical Breath to use 20 more damage, and Choice Band does 50 or 60 to knock it out, which is very good. And then Volt Attack does 130, but does 32 itself, so it's pretty downside. And you can use Bodybuilding Dumbbells. I run 4 of them on all these Pokemon except for the basic. For the basic, you can use the Fighting Fairy Belt or something like that, but I don't have Fighting Fairy Belt. But I will add it in later on. I think this is good in this deck. I'm not really sure. I'll test that in another time. We have 2 Tapu Koko. One is the promo Tapu Koko, and the reason why you have this card in your deck, I can't talk right now, is Flying Flip. This deck does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. It's a lot easier to use Flying Flip and then use alolan Muck to knock them out, or Raichu to knock them out. That's pretty good. And you have Tapu Koko GX. Skyhawk Claw is 130, and Tapu Thunder GX. This attack does 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon, so that's pretty good. And Air Trail is just when you put this Pokemon on the bench. It takes energy. It takes all the energy from the other. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench. During your turn, you may move any number of lightning energy onto this Pokemon, so that's pretty good for like late game sweeps. Do run 4 Ultra Balls. I run 4 Aether Paradise Conservation Area. Basic Pokemon and basic lightning Pokemon, both of you and your opponents take 30 less damage. So lightning in our deck takes 30 less damage. I know we were on a little Muck, but Raichu and Tapu Koko would take 30 less damage, which is pretty good. That's why I run 2 of them in here for Raichu and Tapu Koko. I do want 2 Acerolas. I do want 4 Guzmas. I run 4 Ents, 4 Sycamores, 1 Softcleaves, 4 Bodybuilding Dumbbells. Now, if you don't know what Bodybuilding Dumbbells does, this stage 1 Pokemon. Stage 1 Pokemon this card is attached to gains 40 HP, so it's like a Fighting Fairy Belt but for stage 1s. So it's pretty cool. Then I run 4 Choice Band, 4 DTEs, 4 Darks, and 10 Lightning Energy. So let's get into a game with it. and see what we can do with this to see if we can come out with a victory with this deck. Alright, we are going into our alolan muck and alolan and raichu matchup. We are maybe facing Tapu Bulu Vigable, I'm guessing, because it has grass and it has lightning in it. So who knows? Let's see what we can come up against. Let's try heads. Why not? And we don't get the coin flip. That's okay. I'd rather go second enemy so I can get the attack in. If I can get the attack in, I'm not really sure I could in this matchup. But we do start off with a alolan monk. We can get that second attack in. We can just get another alolan monk onto the bench, which is perfect. It looks like our opponent did a mulligan, so we do get an extra card, which is great. It looks like she is also playing a Raichu deck, so that's pretty exciting. Raichu versus Raichu. Hey. Oh, but she's playing the Vigable, the Bulu Vigable versus Raichu. So it's very interesting. And hey, I have lightning too, so that works out for me as well. We do have bodybuilding demos. We are going to put that onto alolan muck. And we are just going to go straight for the alolan muck, which is our next card in the deck, which is pretty funny. So we're going to put that down. It's going to be our opponent's turn. I think he has a rare candy Vigable, probably. Who knows? He is going to put down another Grubbin on the bench. Has a lightning energy onto that Grubbin. And he's just going to attack me. Why you attack my grammars like that? I'm going to Sycamore. Yeah, our hand is terrible, and I'm going to Sycamore. We don't have Rescue Stretcher. We don't really need it. I'm just going to Sycamore because our hand is just ferocious. Gonna take away N and a lightning energy to get our alolan muck into play. Hopefully he's not prized, and he is not prized, so that's good. We're just gonna use Troy Hazer just to knock out. We don't want too many Grubbins on the bench. So he is paralyzed. He can't do anything. He can't even retreat. He can't do nothing. So that's perfect. We need a Pikachu on the bench so we can paralyze his other Grubbin. So that's gonna be pretty epic. But he's evolved this Grubbin, then he can he can get free from the paralyzation. But hopefully that's not the case. And we do get Ed, which I'm not upset about. We do get a Pikachu, we do get a Tapu Koko, and we do have an Ace Rolo just in case our alolan muck gets damaged or injured. So that's pretty nice. Now let's see what our opponent does. Looks like he might be using the Vigable GX version of this, because this is a Vigable GX and it's a regular Vigable, but I'm not really sure. He does use Tapu Koko for the Churl thing, so I think he's gonna pass. Because he can't really do anything else, so he just pass his turn. We are going to use Soft Please. Oh yeah, it has no conditions on it. That's right. So he does get that other energy attachment onto that Tapu Koko, doing 130 damage to us, but we do have that. Oh man, there goes our dark energy that we needed for next turn. But that's okay, we get 6 more cards. Hopefully our load them up does not get knocked out. If we get ace roll, I will ace roll it. Now what are you going to do? This is Skyhawk High Claws, doing 140 damage. And then let's Sycamore. Nice, we do get that alolan raichu. Our opponent will be paralyzed. Which is absolutely fantastic. Yes. Now, if all we're gonna really do is pass. Now this is an interesting game. We both have 6 prizes, and we both use a lot of our resources. I only have 16 cards in the deck. But he gets another Tapu Koko out. This is gonna knock out my Tapu Koko. I'm not a big fan of. Oh, she can't even get into the active spot because he's paralyzed. Oh my. But she does have Pokemon Center Lady. And there we go. I'm just gonna pass. This is gonna be a tough matchup. Man. Does use Sycamore, okay. Iwasoto to evolve one of Grove into a Vigavolt. Okay, so she is using the promo Vigavolt, not the Vigavolt GX. Using Sky High Claw to knock me out. We got our own Tapu Koko, the promo. Are going to Silver Lightning Energy, Ultra Ball, away Dumbbells, and a Rangaroo. We don't need them. Get our Raichu out. Pikachu. Flying Flip. So he uses strong charge. And uses N. This is our turn again. I am gonna recant Acerola. You can Guzma. But I wait for that. This is hard. Strong card again. Oh my. And this is the Pokeball GX that I was talking about with the special charge. That's 180, and then charge being it takes a energy from the discard power onto him. So, yeah. Yeah, we can't really do anything about that. But we are not going to concede. We're going to fight till the end. We lose some, we win some. We haven't won in a while though, so let's change that. Next deck profile we make. So this alolan raichu deck profile is a no. It's not the meta, but you can make it meta. Just testing some decks out that we think would be meta, but it's not. I'm just gonna goose him just because. Okay. Well, guys, that is a alolan mug raichu deck. It's not that great, but you can make it work. So next, I don't know what would be the I'll copy code with the MVP. I don't know what would be the next deck profile I make, but I'll make one. It might be Dexnor, so get ready for that. It's been Lucky 7 TTG, and I'll see you next time. Peace.